guys, I'm Anushka and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you all are doing well. I couldn't upload any videos this week because I was busy with my unit test exams, which by the way didn't go well at all. But it's okay, I'm going to make a comeback in my finals, hopefully. Okay, so today's video is gonna be a bit different. I have been wanting to share my favorite books with you all because I love to read books. So in this video, I'm gonna be sharing 4 of my favorite books. I mean, of course, there's a lot more, but I can't share everything in one video, and it's going to be a very long video, and people will be bored and they won't see it. So this is going to be part 1, and here are the books which I'm going to be talking about today. Yeah, so let's go. So the first book which I'm going to be talking about is The Midnight Library by Matt Haig, and this is one of my favorite book. I read this book last year and this was such a good read. Okay, so this story is about a woman called Nora who is completely stuck and very much unhappy with her life, but one day she finds herself in this place called Midnight Library, where each book in the library represents a different version of her life. So basically, each book lets her experience the life which would have been if she had made a different choice, like a different career, different relationship, different passion, and even like fixing her past regrets. This sounds so cool, right? I read the reviews online before purchasing it, and this is so good. And even the ending is so perfect, like you will actually love the book. And when I went to purchase the book, I saw this quote by Sylvia Plath, and I was like, I have to get this one. And there's this quote in the book which says that between life and death there is library, and within that library the shelves go on forever. Every book provides a chance to try another life you could have lived. And when I read this, I was like, I have to get this book, and I'm so happy with my decision. And if you guys like love to read this kind of books, I think you guys should read it. I mean, this is a very cool book, and the storyline and everything, it's very different. So I think you should read this one. Okay, so the next book which I'm going to be talking about is Ghosts by Dolly Alderton, and I read this book in January itself, and this is the first book which I read this year, and this book feels a little too real. So this story is about a woman called Nina who is in her early 30s, and she's trying to figure out her life, love, and everything in between. So one day she meets this guy, and everything was going well between them until he suddenly disappears without an explanation. So basically she was being ghosted by the guy. And the book is not just about dating, but it's also about your friendship, how it changes over time when you grow older, and constant family struggles and this fear of not doing enough in your life. I feel like it's not just about being ghosted by the people, but it's also about being ghosted by life which you thought you would have. I think you guys should read this book because it's very relatable for people our age, and I'm so happy that I started my year with this book. It's a very good read actually, and you guys should definitely go for it. So the next book is The 40 Rules of Love by Elif Shafak, and I read this last year too, and I love this book. I would love to read this again. So this book is about a woman. I just realized that every book I read, it's about a woman only who is very unhappy in her life, and then something magical happens. When is it gonna happen to me? When something magical is gonna happen to me? But okay, so it's about a woman called Ella who is stuck in her routine and a very unfulfilled life. So one day she starts reading a manuscript which is about the great poet Rumi and his spiritual mentor Shams of Tabriz, and this manuscript changes her whole perspective about life. So basically the manuscript talks about the poet and his mentor's journey, and the 40 rules of love, life, and spirituality. Honestly, when I started reading this book, I thought it's about romance, but it's clearly not. It's about, you know, self discovery, forming deeper connection with yourself, and it's just a very good read. And also, I love the story plot, it's different. So, yeah, I love this book, and I think you should read this too. So the last book which I'm going to be talking about is The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. I read this book last year in November, and it was super addictive. I literally finished it in 2 days. So let's talk about the story. It's about two women, Millie and Nina Winchester. So this girl Millie gets appointed by Nina Winchester as a housemaid in their family, and the Winchester family is a very wealthy family, by the way. So this Nina Winchester, this woman was very nice and welcoming in the beginning, but then as Millie started working, Nina was acting very strange and unusual. Like she started talking about the strict rules, and the environment kept on getting very unusual. As you keep on reading, you will discover that nothing is normal in that house, and there are so many secrets in that house that it will completely change your understanding of each character. Yeah, and I watched the movie too. It was really good, but like there were few scenes which they didn't include, and I read the second part too. That is also like a really good book, and yeah, I think you guys should read this. I'm sure you can't like keep it down because it's super addictive. Hey guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I talked a lot today because I had to, and if you like my books, you can purchase it. This is also like a book recommendation video. And if you enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'm gonna make a part 2 of this video soon. And yeah, that's it.